I knew it from the day I was a little boy. I remember walking down near my school one day with the children and the nuns taking us by the hand. And the nun looked at me and asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Just like that. I still remember that. All the kids were walking down the sidewalk, and the little children were most of them were behind me, and I was up front somewhere, and the nun had me by the hand. I'll never forget that. And she looked down and said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" You know what I said? I said, "Oh, I want to be a priest. I want to be a priest." I said, because that's all I knew about serving God, growing up among Catholics, growing up with the nuns and the monks and going to Mass. That's all I knew. I said, "Oh, I want to be a priest." She said, "Why?" I said, "Oh, I want to preach the gospel." That's what I said. As a little boy, I said that. I knew the call of God was on my life. I knew God had planned something for me. I knew it. And I believe every person who's been called by God knows it. No. We're not hired. We're called. When God calls you, you know it. You don't have to go and learn how to serve the Lord. You know it from childhood. You know it. And if God has called you, somebody watching this video, you may also know God has called you. If you know God has called you, you preach that gospel if you have to live on bread and water. You preach it if everything around you look like nothing is going to happen. You preach it if you're being fought by family members. You preach it if everybody's fighting you. You preach it because there's someone fighting for you. You preach it. And when you're called, you don't retire. There's no such thing as retirement in the kingdom. You know, the only people who retire are those who are hired. If you're hired, you'll retire. That's right. But if you're called, you'll preach that gospel till that heart quits beating. You think about Jacob. He served God. He was literally dying when he was giving the word of the Lord to his children. He was about to die, giving God's word to his children. And when the job was done, he put his feet up and went home.